What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, Sealz, the man. Thank God for y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Today's video is going to be a OD, a tribute to all the amazing queens out there who are truly loving and supporting and being there for their kings, their men. I just can't imagine life without good women. There was this quote I used to hear back in the day where they said behind every powerful man is an amazing woman. And the older I get, the more I realize how true that is. So shout out to all of y'all amazing women out there who are holding down their man. We truly appreciate it. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 low-key things that y'all say that increases your man's confidence in you. And this is an important video to take in and understand because, ladies, y'all be saying some gems. Y'all be dropping gems on us. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 low-key things that y'all say that increases our confidence in y'all. All right, so before I start, make sure you follow your internet brother, subscribe, hit that subscribe button below, like, comment, and tell me what you think. Tell me if you've ever said these things to your man. All right, so let's get to the first thing. The first low-key thing that y'all say to us that gives us confidence so much in y'all is when y'all say, I don't need you to do it all. You don't need me to do it all. You got my back? Like, we in this together? This is a real partnership? That is so dope to me. Because one thing about men, well, a lot of men, is that a lot of us like sports. And in sports, there's a lot of teamwork. There's a lot of partnership. There's a lot of people that help those athletes become better. They can't do it by themselves. Even if they wanted to. They cannot be the best version of their selves or they could not reach the highest of their athleticism without the help or assistance of someone else. It's impossible. So men, we understand that on a different form, in a different way. So when we get that from our lady, our woman, the woman we see every day, the woman we plan to spend the rest of our lives with, that is on a deeper level. The fact that you are telling me that I don't need to do it all shows how much you want it, how much you want this to work. It shows how much you want to help me. It shows that you are willing to get down and dirty with me. It shows that you are being a great team member. We love to hear that. We don't need to hear that. Because as I always say, a man takes pride in taking the lead, in doing things for his family and his loved ones and his woman. We have no issue in that. That's part of our responsibility and a big part of our manhood. We take pride in that. But when you sit us down and remind us that we do not have to do it all, that we are not alone in this, that gives us more confidence in you because we know we can depend on you. I love that saying. The second low-key saying that y'all say to us that brings more confidence in us is when y'all say, I prayed for a man like you. Woo! I prayed for a man like you. It is hard to find a better compliment than that. Because listen, let's be honest. A lot of us know we are not your dream man. We know we are not that hot guy with a 6-pack and perfect skin tone and the perfect body, the guy that you had hanging on your walls, on the posters back in the day when you were younger. We know a lot of us are not like that. A lot of us got dad bods. A lot of us got our issues. But somehow, some way, you still love us. Somehow, some way, you still accepted us. When we came to you and said, I want you to be my girl, my lady, my woman, you said yes. Somehow. But what's even more impactful than that is to say and tell us that you prayed for such an imperfect man in me, that you see my flaws and all, and you still say that I'm the man that you prayed for. It kind of makes us speechless because we know all the things we need to work on ourselves as a man. We know we're not great all the time. We know we got things to work on, but you still tell us that you prayed to the Almighty for someone, a man like me. It doesn't get any better than that, especially for men of faith. That boosts our confidence in not only us, but in you and in what we have and what God provided for us. It gives us confidence that we can work on all of our issues. We can fight for our love because you prayed for a man like me and that I was part of the answer of your prayers. Come on, man. That will make any man more confident. The third low-key saying that a woman will say to her man that will boost his confidence in her is any kind of talk about his potential. For an example, you haven't even peaked yet. You're doing so amazing and great, and I cannot wait to see what other heights you achieve. Any kind of talk about potential, greatness, legend, legacy, anything of an infinite range will increase your man's confidence in you and his confidence in general. A lot of men are big on legacy. A lot of men are big on leaving something behind when he's far gone. A lot of men are big on pride, ego, power. And because of that, there is nothing like hearing your woman tell you that you have so much more space to fill in when it comes to those things. Because sometimes we can feel like we're doing so good that we can't get no better. That we're good here, we're content. I'm good, my lady good, my family good. I ain't gotta do no more, we good. But when y'all inspire us, when y'all say things that shows us how much more we can do or how much further we can go, when you tell your man how great he is, that his greatness does not have a cap or a limit, and on his bad days when he feels like crap, when he feels like nothing, when he feels like he's disappointing himself or not doing enough for you and his family, when you tell him that it is just a bad day and that he will come back, that he will recover, that he has so much further to go, that is a confidence booster, because it reminds us, it sets a spark off, it gets us off of our behind and get back to it. It puts a battery in our back because it's coming from you. He knows that you're coming from a good place, an honest place, and that you're not just talking or lying or trying to gas him. He knows because you are a great woman, his great woman. So anytime you elaborate on his potential, that will automatically increase his confidence, even if he doesn't show it. The next low key thing that women say to their man that increases their confidence in her is when she says, "My dad respects you a lot. My father loves you." We understand how important the relationship is when it comes to the father and his daughter. Because as a good man, as a decent man, we want to become good fathers if he isn't already. But that is our goal eventually, especially if he wants children. So when you tell us that your amazing father, your good man that you call your dad, respects us, that is a great impact on us, because that means he sees something in us. He probably sees and most likely sees himself in us. And that gives us confidence because he has confidence in us. A father is not going to tell his daughter that he respects her man if he doesn't. A real father, a real man of a father is not going to tell his daughter that he loves her man if he doesn't. Because men don't play like that. They don't play about their daughters, and they especially, for sure, don't play about men with their daughters. So if your dad says that he respects your man, that he loves your man on another level, he loves your man, then that is true admiration. That is true respect. That is real confidence that he has in your man. Fathers do not lie when it comes to anything about their daughters, and we know that. So if he says that, we know it's real. Another reason why this gives us confidence is because in most cases we learn from the fathers of our women. In a lot of cases, your father will be your man's other father, his second father. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Watch the interactions between your man and your father that doesn't involve you. Say for instance, it's at a cookout or a family event or something where y'all all together and they're just talking on the side. Just pay attention to the interaction. Most times it's your man listening to your dad, because dads have something to teach younger men. And as a young man, I know that there is a wealth of knowledge in older gentlemen, in men who've been through things, who learn from things, successful men. I can never say or act like I know everything when I know there is so much else to learn, especially when it comes from my woman's dad. And most dads are so protective that they are not going to mess around your man if they do not like you. So the fact that he feels good enough to give your man knowledge, to talk to your man, to see how he's doing, that's real. When the father does not like your man, you and everyone else will know. So when your dad respects your man, that boosts our confidence tremendously. And the fifth thing that y'all say to us, to your man, that makes us even more confident in you is when y'all say, "You make me want to do better." Wow, I make you want to do better. The reason why this is so special is because y'all are watching us. Y'all are watching how we live. Y'all are paying attention to us, our daily habits, the things we do to make ourselves better, and you want to make yourself better in your own way. The complicated but beautiful thing about relationships is that there are two individual, different people that are coming together to become one. So that means you do your own thing and we do our own thing, but somehow we make it work when we come together. So say for instance, your guy is a big fitness enthusiast and he works out all the time and he eats healthy, but you were never a workout girl. You were never big on eating good foods and stuff. You were never about that until you met him. And because he does these things so much, now you're kind of open to doing those things. You're kind of open to exercising more. And I'm not talking about going full throttle in the gym every day, just a little bit here and there. You're open to eating healthier because of how he lived his life, how he introduced these things to you. Now you are more influenced to do these things. And because these are healthy activities, you believe these are good to do because you want to be here as long as you can with him. You want to be alive as long as you can to enjoy this beautiful love and relationship that y'all have. Because honestly, the last thing you want to feel is your morality in your relationship. And I've been there. You never want to feel like you're going to be the first one to die in your relationship because of how you're living your life compared to how your partner is living his life. You don't want to feel that. So you kind of want to be on par with your partner. You kind of want to be on a similar or same level as your partner. So you're going to do things that are good for you because those things are going to be good for y'all. I'm also not saying that you have to do these things. But when your man notices these things, we notice the changes in your eating habits or your exercising habits. We notice the changes in how you're living your daily life because you want to do better, and that we are the influence to that. That brings us confidence in us. Because trust and believe, I do not like going to the gym every day. I do not like eating healthy foods every day because sometimes it is just boring. Sometimes I just want to give up. Sometimes I just don't have the energy to do this healthy thing every day. But when I see you starting to do it incrementally, slowly, that puts a fire in us like, oh, I can't be slipping. I can't slow down because now she sees me doing these things. So I got to go harder. That's a confidence booster. So I hope y'all enjoyed my perspective, a man's perspective on the 5 little low-key things that y'all say to us that aren't so little, that are low-key so impactful to us, to the point it boosts our confidence, period. I'll see y'all in my next video. Thank you for being here. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.